between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself and pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Young working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 50, green.
Shotgun snap, now he goes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that hit right at the 10 somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play fake here, Daniels. They connect on the deep shot. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Come on. Moving like these.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. It keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now with Daniels. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at third and still 10 here.
60 by 17, 5 in. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. To the sideline, and he has the catch. Tough play for a small gain, but it does get the first.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. And they'll run for it. Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. They only manage a yard, but that was enough as this drive rolls on. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On play action, here's Young. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it over the 38-yard line before going down. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Come on, red, yellow.
Another try following the sack. Finds him on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
Carolina Panther.
Counterplay, Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Thielens got it. Complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, just snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Blue strikers. Set, ready. 60 red.
They kick the running back in motion. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get some late points and the lead. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Right, ready to send this one away. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Got it. Ready? Set, hurt. Ready? Mustang 19. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it deep downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60 Bison.
To the air again, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the set. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. He'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, check that. Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Daniels setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defensive convert on 3rd and 17. Ball on the 45, first and 10. This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt, in it for the first time. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready, set.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Come on. Hey, go.
They run. It's Kronsky-Merritt. Has a lane inside the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Kid, I don't think this defense is feeling a whole lot of relief, but I'll tell you this. You saved a touchdown for now, and now you got to recover and find a way to hold them out of the end zone.
On the ready.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal.
Ready.
Going Bauer with a big tight end. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is...
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. To see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready, 38. Ready.
Now Young. One pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Black, 95. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Completed over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Incomplete.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had.
Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Washington Commanders. Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Down the right sideline. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. That's quite a way to start this football game on the ground right away. They're almost near midfield.
And that run, whether you're for this team or against them, it brings you out of your seat, doesn't it? Because that's an exciting way to get things rolling. Now you've got to hunker down on defense and not permit another first down.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Daniels. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And the Dolphin first down.
Again, it's Achane. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
First down, Dolphins.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Up the middle, Achane. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll give this to Achane. Down to about the 22 here. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll run, Achane. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw is Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the 1st half.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. This is taken at the 15. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Trying for Brown. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
Three.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Left side, it's complete. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
70 Lions.
To the air goes Daniels. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
20 TX.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run by Achane. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a 3rd and 6. On play action, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Daniels looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now Tua. That is caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Tua. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Darren Waller, 48 yards. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Sanders now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 59 yards. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead, it's down to just one score.
70 Rangers.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And, of course, on the two-point try, have the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 2 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Tua going to throw. Out route to Hill, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. A run now from Achane. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Panther Street. Let's go. Cougar night.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's Daniels. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jordan Brooks in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Brings up second and 9.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
A gain of 12. First down, Dolphins.
Tua going to give this to Wright. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. So it's a win for the Dolphins here, and it was a strong performance by Tua that helped lead the way.
Yeah.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. McCaffrey on the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They go play action. Daniels. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's second and 10. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
From the gun on third down, Daniels. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
After the interception, here's Darnold sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 28 yards. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Jason Myers now for the extra point. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it.
Oh, a dangerous pass there that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And that is incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. That'll bring up second down. well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're doing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
No gain on the play there, second down.
At their 48-yard line.
And he's going to use his legs here. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 49 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's remind me of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him. I Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church.